everyone, and welcome to a spring edition of In the Kitchen with KK. I am going to be sharing healthy goodies and life-enhancing tips to help empower you to heal and nurture your body with whole foods, creating a more healthier, youthful, sexier, vibrant you. And don't we all want to feel and look our best, especially in the spring, when we're getting out there and we're charging forward after being dormant all winter. So we're going to talk all about spring health today. I've got lots of food here to show you to support spring health. I'm giving you 7 tips that are going to be vital for you to create this shift and to maintain health. I'm a certified integrative health coach with a specialty in hormone health. Health coaches play a vital link between you and your physician, naturopath, traditional Chinese medicine, whoever you see, functional doctor, integrative physicians, to create your own health. All right, keeping you accountable, helping to explain things to you in more simple forms. But your body, if you've read or heard my videos before, you know your body is this amazing biocomputer. And just needing the right nutrients, input, vitamins, minerals, trace minerals to accomplish vital functions. So in spring, traditional Chinese medicine believed that you are living in harmony with the environment and natural cycles. I believe this as well too. I mean, your body is energy. Now, spring rules the liver and gallbladder, and liver and gallbladder are huge for me because this is how I actually started my entire healing process, was cleaning up my liver and realizing some of the major issues I was having is because my liver was not functioning optimally. So we're going to help with all that. So springtime, you know, I've got notes here, obviously, to keep me organized, and we've got lots of food. If you can check out all this really great stuff we're going to be talking about here. And on my website, In the Kitchen with KK, you're going to see there's really great recipes for smoothies. And in fact, my Green Warrior smoothie is one of the best things that you can prep your body to merge into springtime, merge into natural cleansing. So, just that I have to understand, we're also bio-individual, which means something that's right for my body, like, maybe not so much protein, is not necessarily okay with yours. But there are general things that are good for everybody's body, and that's getting rid of chemicalized junk food, too much sugar, etc., etc. So just that we are adjusting consistently, continuously, all the time to our environment. So your body has to adjust internally, and the seasons represent a major shift for everyone. Now here in Florida, it's been getting cold again, and I've noticed my appetite coming back for some warming, more heavier foods. And I made a sprouted lentil soup. And you'll see the shift of going into spring is to more steamed and raw vegetables and things like that. So, your cravings might start to change. And it's not cold here that often, but when it was, I was actually craving meat. And that's a little unusual for me. But the springtime, guys, it is a new time for new goals, new growth. It's new birth. You look at nature, what is going on. I've been listening to the birds lately, and they're chirping, right? Everybody's happening. It's an energy time. It's new growth. It's new, and it's for you as well. It's a time to spring into life. And last night, we just set our clocks ahead, and I think that I'm still off, but so that's another sign that we're coming into spring, is the setting of the clocks. Because if we go back to winter, and just to recap real quick, winter is yin energy. It's softer. It's more feminine. It's about being inactive more. Cold. It's damp. It's introspective. It's rejuvenating. It's restorative. It's preparing the body for new life, new energy of the spring. So if you listen to my winter video, you know that I suggested that you honor your sleep. You get more sleep. You eat warming vegetables and stews, and you just repair your gene, which is your kidney strength. And so if you've been doing that, you're going to have better success going into the spring. But all of these changes link together. And that's what you have to understand. And as an astrologer, I also understand the energetic shifts, the mysteries of quantum physics. They're affecting your body as well. So there's shifts of energy. And this is a really amazing time for you, if you haven't gotten acupuncture, to get acupuncture 4 times a year in the shifts of the seasons. Also, especially now, because it's a natural time for cleansing the body, to get a colonic, which is an excellent way to assist, unless you have magical elimination, which most people don't, because during the winter we can get stagnate a bit. Also, to get energy testing, to get biomeridian energy type tests. It's a great check on your body functions and see where things are going. So the liver controls the flow of qi in the body. Qi is life, it's energy. And if the liver is working nice and smoothly, you're going to have nice, easy flowing qi and energy throughout your body. And if you're not, and that means it's going to affect you emotionally, physically as well. And if you're not, you're going to have stagnation. And with that stagnation also comes emotional changes. So some of those emotional changes can relate to frustration and anger. We'll talk more about that. But during the shift, we want to clear excess heat out of the body. During the winter, you want to maintain that heat to keep your body protected. But from winter into spring, we want to avoid overeating, avoid the heavy foods. And a really great juice mix for that is celery and cucumber. All right, I would add in lemon as well as ginger and green apple. It's an amazing juice that you can juice at home. It's a natural diuretic, it's naturally cooling, it's naturally enhancing also to your kidney. So that's one way to clear heat out of the body. And some of the raw foods that you're going to eat, lightly steamed, that will also clear the heat out of the body. So here's the problem, right? Most people have stagnant, congested liver, gallbladder, just in a stagnant body. And that's because the standard American diet is a poor, poor, poor diet. You've got bad fats. You've got massive amounts of chemicals and pesticides, unless you're buying organic foods. Now, even if listen, carrots are number 22 on the most contaminated food because they're in the ground. The toxins can go right into the carrot, but they're not on the dirty dozen list because it only carries 12. Even broccoli. So you need to buy organic. Support your local farmers. Get to know your farmers. And buy organic. You're worth the extra money. Additives, high amounts of sugar, medications. This is what's stagnating your body. The liver is overburdened. And with this, we have a digestive process that's impeded, and toxins, which mostly are fat soluble, are getting lodged and stored into our fat layers. And then if they run out of space, they go to the brain, causing brain fog, ADHD, all sorts of learning disabilities. Now, one thing that contributes to that is leaky gut. So here we go with the inflammation in the body. Inflammation is a precursor to almost every single disease out there. You are not your DNA. You are not your parents' diseases. You are the effect of your lifestyle choices, right? You can have a vibrant, healthy life based on your food modification, your dietary modification, and your lifestyle changes. So I'm going to give you lots of tips here. So here's the thing with leaky gut. Now, I had to heal my gut, and I know the problem here. The liver has its own detoxification channel. Food goes into the mouth, into the stomach normally, and it goes through this liver detoxification process first. So the liver can protect us from junk that we're eating, taking in, breathing in. But if you've got a leaky gut where things are going straight into the bloodstream, the liver can't protect you like it normally would. So you've got this infusion of toxins into the body and foreign proteins and things like that. So that's one of the other issues with leaky gut that needs to be addressed. That's a whole nother subject, but it's huge. So what happens when you've got all these toxins as well, and I talk about this every single spring, it creates an acidic environment in the body. Another reason for the pH diet, which is what I actually started. It's not a diet, you're just increasing the amount of chlorophyll type producing greens in your body, and green is the color of spring. Okay, you want a pH that ranks around 6.5 or 7. What causes acid in the body? Every process, every negative thought, every stress, every, a little bit of coffee is okay, but every acidic drink, when your body's clearing out toxins at night, all diseases come from inflammation and toxicity and an environment where diseases can grow, and that's an acidic environment. So what you have here also with inflammation in the body is a higher increase also of your autoimmune related diseases, which are just such a drag, guys. Really huge. So don't you want to go into spring feeling amazing and clear, and check out this beautiful ginger root and turmeric? We're going to talk about that. I get this at the farmer's market, and I keep it on my counter along with garlic, and I keep green apples, and I keep lemon, and I keep plenty of greens in my salad spinner ready to go, and avocados ready to go, right? So spring into action. That's what we're here to do. It is so that you can express during the spring your authentic qualities. How can you do that when your body is all clogged up? How can you go forward boldly and excited with energy if your body is all clogged up? So it's so important that you stay in sync. And hopefully during the winter, some of you got more rest. You had this introspection time. You got rid of toxic people and things that no longer serve you. Because what happens in November helps you during the spring. The things that you get rid of help to release the burden. You don't want junk hanging on your feet when you're running in a new direction, right? So physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, this is all about clarity and cleaning house. That is springtime. So here's some signs that your liver might be crying out for help. I'm just going to read through these because, of course, I can't memorize them all. But digestive discomfort, bloating, food cravings, sugar, blood sugar issues. That leads to fatty liver. You know that. Brain fog, memory problems, congested sinus, fluid retention, difficulties losing weight, skin flare-ups, itchy skin, fatigue. That's unrelieved by more sleep. Overheating, excessive sweating, mood swings, irritability, suboptimal immune function, constantly getting sick. And if you're not ready for spring, you have a huge chance of coming down with something right as it shifts at the vernal equinox. That'll be on the 20th, March 20th, so you need to get prepared. Now, some of those things can also relate to leaky gut and inflammation in the body, but you don't have to have all of them to have a stagnant liver. Our liver works overtime. If you're drinking alcohol, it's working overtime. If you're taking medications, it's working overtime. If you've got toxic cleaning chemicals that you use in your house, it's working overtime, okay? So a healthy, uncongested liver, what do you have? Well, first of all, you have bright eyes. You have a beautiful skin. You have energy to go do what you need to every day without stimulants. You've got a boosted immune system, and you've got protected liver tissue that creates excellent processes of phase 1 and 2 liver detoxification. You've got purified blood. You've got improvement in your circulation. You've got reduced bad cholesterol. I have very high cholesterol. It's because I have super high good cholesterol as well. There's other reasons too, and I can help you with that as a health coach. Once you have lower estrogen, that starts to affect your process there, as well as cholesterol. And cholesterol is very important for hormones, so that is not bad. Fat is your friend, friend, friend. Fat is your friend for hormones. Don't forget that. They screwed everybody up in the 90s. Okay, they really did. We've got reduced pain and inflammation. We've got reduced joint pain. We'll talk about that too. We're going to be healing and supporting the body's natural detox systems. Awesome, guys. So here's our spring tips. Now, here's our lemon shot. Let me put this down a little bit so you can see what's going on. Look at all this beautiful, beautiful stuff we have here. You know, if you watch my videos, I get excited when I go to the farmer's market. So spring tips, number one. Spring is a time of sour, but you don't want to overdo sour. You want to mix it up with some sweet. But lemon shots are one of the very best things you can do during the spring because, and I'll just bring everything up to the video. I need my own videographer here. Lemon shots are one of the best things because it's a way to detoxify your liver and gallbladder, get the bile flowing, get the metabolism going, or a teaspoon of, or tablespoon, how much ever you can take, of apple cider vinegar mixed with some raw honey in water. Chug that down. Apple cider vinegar, also about a half hour before your meals, will slow the release of glucose into your bloodstream, helping also, if you've got fatty liver issues, mint tea drink throughout the day also helps to calm irritated liver. If you find yourself being angry, irritable, frustrated, those are emotions of the liver, and pretty much you're gonna need to unstagnate. What else here? Balance your sour foods because with the sweet foods, so like I said, raw honey, yams, carrots, beets, and those are all really good for the liver. I'll just tell you a little bit about beets. So beets, high plant flavonols. This is an antioxidant, but the one thing that I really love in beets are excellent for many of the organs in your body, cleaning out your blood, but it's the betaine that helps you to clean out, to help you clean the liver, kidney, clean up your blood. So beets are incredible. Also, on the toxic list, huge, you need to get organic beets. Get to know a farmer who doesn't put pesticides in there. Carrots. I just did a whole Instagram post on carrots, right? So high in antioxidants as well. And helping to clean out. Carrot juice is one of the best things you can drink for your liver. Just doing, a few days of carrot juice added in. You want all your juices on an empty stomach, so it goes right into your bloodstream. Carrots are excellent. So let's see what else we have. Spring tip number 2. So we want to increase all of the pungent type of foods. Now, those also have to be high in sulfur, and that would be like the onions, the garlics, radishes. Now, I keep ginger root. Watercress is one of the most healing greens out there. Mustard greens, lightly steamed greens, mustard greens, turnip greens, radish greens. Put a little bit of grass-fed butter and apple cider vinegar. Love it like that. It's so, so, so good. Turmeric. I get these from the farmer's market. Look how absolutely gorgeous this ginger root is. I add this into my smoothies. You can make tea with it. You just slice it, put it in water. This turmeric is absolutely beautiful. It's so tender. So I've got some really good connections for this, but I keep it right on the counter so I can always use it, as well as my garlic. I have an entire little cubby over there with garlic. Let me just show you this. Check this out. So this is the grumpy grater. You just take a garlic clove and you squish it over this. I add olive oil to it. You let it marinate in that, and you've got a beautiful, already infused garlic oil ready to go. Ready to go for anything that you're sauteing, and you want to get that in there. What else here? Cumin seeds and cumin, excellent. I take hot oil, olive oil, heat it up with cumin seeds in it, and I pour that over dandelion greens with cut up beets. It's one of the most amazing salads. Guys, you don't need a recipe for this stuff. It's so, so easy. And dandelions, oh my goodness, they are just a powerhouse. I wrote up some stuff on dandelions. Because of the usable calcium in them, they're great, because calcium tablets, not the way to go if you want to do that. They've got more protein. They've got tons of antioxidants, even more than broccoli. It helps you detox. There's tons of vitamin A and vitamin K. So that's a great, another green to add in there as well. So you want to ease the shift into the spring, else you're going to get an outbreak of allergies, acute illness, flus, colds. They come on at this changing of the seasons because of the shifting of the G in the body. So you want to move stuff up and out, and that's what these pungent foods help you do. Raw foods, raw root vegetables. Now, not all raw, because some people need cooked foods as well, a little bit of warmth, but raw foods help. They can affect your digestive system too. So it just depends. You need to work with your traditional Chinese doctor or your naturopathic physician on this, because most regular allopathic physicians can't guide you in any way when it comes to nutrition. And I can help you, of course. So raw and root vegetables, you want to steam your veggies though. You don't want to slow cook. Slow cooking is all about the winter season. So here we're just steaming. Steam your broccoli. Cruciferous vegetables are one of the most amazing things, and they really help out in the phase two detoxification, because they actually help the body make more glutathione. Yeah, the master antioxidant. We're going to talk about that. You want your cruciferous vegetables. Raw green smoothies are incredible here. Go to my website, In the Kitchen with KK. The Green Warrior Smoothie is an amazing life-saving for me. That's what brought me back to life. And I've kind of adjusted it a little bit. I definitely add spirulina to this now. Sometimes chlorella. I like this better. This actually helps to grab toxins and give them the boot, right? You want that. You want that going on. And then I've been adding black seed oil. Ooh, a little peppery taste. You need to Google this stuff, because this is great for this time of the year to help to clean out. It is a natural antiviral, antibacterial as well. You want that stuff, and that's what garlic is too. So there's raw green smoothies and juices. They're excellent. Start with the green smoothies if you are on a typical not so good diet. Else you're going to have detoxification type of experiences that won't be so friendly, because you're going to overload your blood with lots of toxins that are being released. So that's why you need to increase your fiber. But I can help you with any type of spring detox. So number 4, spring tip. So we want to increase the phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification of the liver. Yeah, the liver's huge, and it has different phases, and it really wants to protect us. But we do a really good job of screwing it over, right? Because most people drink way too much. They're using tons of hazardous materials. They've got plugins in the wall of air fresheners that are killing their lungs. All of these things affect your endocrine system. You're putting products on your hair, your skin, your body that are no good. So, yuck. You got to start to clean up. But also, we need to accelerate the liver rejuvenation. That's what it's called, this rejuvenation, not so much cleansing, but yeah, you cleanse and rejuvenate at the same time. So we need a digestible proteins. This was one of my problems as a vegetarian person, is I wasn't getting enough digestible proteins. Avocado is your absolute amazing part here. It's high in glutathione by itself, and it's got all the amino acids of a perfect protein. Okay, so you can enhance this well as well as sprouted lentils. Incredible. Once you sprout, the amazing part is that all of the good amino acids increase as well. So the liver uses these amino acids to help in the synthesizing of the master antioxidant glutathione. These are big words, right? But yeah, so we need to synthesize all of these processes, and you want lots of glutathione. I promise you do, because it grabs the toxins. And that's what I was talking about. It helps grab them and give them the boot. It protects you from free radicals that are being processed in the body. And that's what happens during the process of switching out fat-soluble toxins into water-soluble toxins. That all happens in the liver, but it's for your protection. So we want to help that. So cooking the raw veggies too much helps to destroy that. That's why you need to not cook them so much, raw and lightly steamed. And that's where the green smoothies and the juicing come into play. Okay, you're getting that raw energy. And you can supplement with warming foods, of course, but we're talking about, here's your glutathione base. You got avocados, you got asparagus, spinach, broccoli, carrots, grapefruit. Those are some of 6 of them. And definitely you want to combine with vitamin C. Your cruciferous vegetables like broccoli is loaded with vitamin C. Another great thing to have is dragon fruit. Yeah, because it's great with the fiber and loaded with vitamin C. And you want garlic. Garlic is high in sulfur. These all help with this whole process that's going on. Guys, you got stuff going on 1 billion times a second in your body. And that's why it's such an amazing biocomputer. And we constantly take it for granted. And we wonder why we get sick. You don't have to get sick at all. So spring tip number 5, limit environmental exposure to toxins. I was just talking about that. Open your windows. It's springtime. I love when it's cool here in Florida. I've got the windows. I'm a fresh air kid. Growing up in Vermont, I like being outside. I like hearing the birds. I like feeling the breeze. I like fresh air. So indoor air. Consider getting air filtration, a really good quality one. Food. Ditch the chemicalized junk food. Aren't you worth it, guys? Right? Water. Ditch the plastic bottles. Yeah, go get water. Put it into glass containers. Get your own water filtration in the house. I moved it to a place. I got a whole house filter. I couldn't stand the junk coming out of the sink. I didn't even want to wash my stuff in it. When you shower in it, you take a bath in it. For your skin, ditch the chemicalized body products. You can make your own sugar scrubs. That's on my Instagram post. It's super, super easy. You can buy organic, like Beauty Counter. Tata Harper, excellent. She's from Vermont. Young Living has a lot of great stuff. You know, I love my Young Living oils. Adding essential oils to the air help out as well. It's also with your brain. Doing clay masks. Yeah, you can buy organic clay and make masks for your face. It's a great way to extract toxins. Cleaning chemicals. Get rid of the junky cleaning chemicals. You can make your own window cleaner with water and vinegar. Pennies, right? So it saves you more money. You can buy more organic vegetables. All right, so tip number 6, spring tip, get outside. Guys, it's a time to get out and get active. If you've been inside because you're complaining because it's winter and it's cold, some people still go out. And in Vermont, we did. We went snow skiing. We went snowshoeing, walking. I mean, you can get outside. You just got to bundle up, but walk. Walking is amazing for the liver and frustration and anger and all those kind of things that are related to the liver. But get outside, exercise, sweat out the toxins, do hot yoga. These all stimulate serotonin and dopamine naturally in your brain, so you're not dependent on artificial stimulants. Too much caffeine. Too much caffeine means you need more to get the same buzz. All right, it's a problem. Why? Because it's a drug. So you need to get rid of all these so you can actually feel what your real body feels like. If you have smooth flowing chi, which is related to the liver and gallbladder, then you've got a smooth flowing energy in the body. But it also rules all of the tendons in the body. If you've got pains, you need to do, it's related to your liver as well. Morning stretching, gentle yoga. The tendons hold the energy from the rest and they're ready to go when you spring into action. So Tai Chi, things like that are really, really good. All right, now tip number 6, these are also related to here. Here's what I'm gonna say. When you've got a stagnant liver, you're more susceptible to muscle pulls, strains, joint aches, headaches, because your liver is out of balance. Seems funny, right? Nobody tells you this stuff. Your body is energetic. Don't forget it, and it's amazing. So you can change all of this with dietary modifications and lifestyle modifications, and all these shifts can help. So get your liver cleaned up and your pain will also go away. Trapped, stagnant energy is always a sign of pain. All pain is some sign of stagnation. That's right. Blood energy, well, unless you get a contusion, of course, and then there's all more things going on. But blood energy, body fluids, emotion, mental stagnation, it all relates back to the body. And some people, if you can't stand what's going on in your emotional life, you will harbor a physical type of an ailment that signifies what's going on. Yeah, so harmonious and pain-free with a clean liver. Don't we all want that? All right, so spring tip number 7. You want to support your elimination pathways. Sounds exciting, right? Fiber, increase your fiber. Get great hydration, drinking water, sweating, colonics. Those are all good things. So let's just take a look at, here we go. We forgot walnuts. Walnuts is also high in glutathione, high in omega-3s. It supports brain health as well. So make sure you keep jars of really good stuff. If you could see when I open up, there's no junk food in there. There's jars of nuts, cashews, almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, hemp hearts. Well, I keep the hemp hearts in the refrigerator, but flax seeds. So again, we're just gonna go through all of these. So you can see we've got a mixture of sweet and sour, the lemons in this, these are in my, and we've got garlic, which is really excellent. We've got ginger root and we've got turmeric. We've got avocados. I keep this salad spinner always ready. There's parsley in here. This is kale. This is organic spinach. What else do I have in here? This is always ready to go and clean in the refrigerator. We've got the celery and the carrots. We've got purple cauliflower, beautiful cruciferous vegetables here, and sprouts, I forgot to say. Micro sprouts are loaded with nutrients. Beets, keep this together. This is a sweet potato. This is all ready to go. It's wrapped in parchment paper, rubbed with coconut oil. This is ready to put into the oven. You can keep these in the refrigerator ready to go. And 2 more little supplements is the milk thistle, which you can do here, or tablets. And also you can actually, I get this from at the farmer's market, you can get turmeric tinctures, and then liver care. That will all help speed up everything. Okay guys, so that's the spring health tips. I hope this is helping you. You can reach out to me at KK in the kitchen with KK.com for more information on helping you achieve liver detox and vital health so you can go forward and achieve an amazing year, because that's when it all starts, in the spring. Have a beautiful start to your spring season, loaded with energy. This is KK.